If you want to do it big and make it bigger, you have to recruit and look for people and form a small team. And why people are fear to talk to people, right? I had the same issue in the beginning because I do not know whether I can make this money. I don't want to lose face. I don't want to, get my friend into something that we might not make any money, right? So, I mean, now I think after, 29 years, shop very, very well. And then now I just realized that everybody needs shop.com. Whether will everybody join the business? Not necessary, right? We are not the MLM where we actually get a lot of people to join our business. We are not like that, right? So this is my highlight. And then also, right, people are talking about hiring and recruiting. And then he was talking about, Dryden was talking about recruiting. If you have a bad attitude prospect, right? So sometimes when you go out, some prospect, right, it was had a very bad attitude. Doesn't matter what you say, they always say, oh, don't tell me more about your shop.com. It is just another direct selling. This is just another pyramid scheme. And sometimes I just feel so relieved that yeah, I'm not on to get the person into our team because the culture doesn't fit. We are not a multi-level, without looking for further information, and that person, the prospect just closed their door. So this is something that maybe we don't want to, work with that person anymore. To me, my mentality was, if I, recruited you, or if you are in our team, we are here together, work together, and we put money in your pocket. So if the person is really nasty or arrogant, yeah, we have a choice not to work with that person, and we have a choice not to recruit them into our team. But if you are a hiring, if you are a CEO, or if you run your own business, people, when you hire them, they've gone through interviews. Of course, everybody put on their best face, their best dress, their best attitude. It's only this is why we have probation. You are 3 month probation, and some people, if they really, really can control their emotion very well for 3 months, they will pass the probation, and then they will become a permanent staff, right? In Australia, it's very hard to fire anyone. You have to give them 3 warning, so before you can fire them. Then they might sue you, right? If you fire them with no reason. So, and then this is why in Australia, a lot of companies are doing 6 month probation. When I was an operation manager, we do 6 month probation, right? Yeah, so there's difference between hiring and recruiting, and luckily we are not we don't have to recruit a lot of people to do the business, but we do need to recruit the right person, right? So I must say that, oh, the next person is one of our very favorite team member, which is by the name of Ian Tay. And then Ian, so can I get you to share screen? Ian definitely is the right person, and Ian, he joined the business to support, to look into the business. I let Ian tell you why he want to build the business, but most importantly, Ian, what are you going to share with us? The highlight is
Yeah, just a bit of highlights about, I guess, what I took away the most from Dryden Holders local seminar. So
yes,
bits of pieces which
fantastic.
kind of like highlight for me. So yeah, but yeah, thanks Sabrina. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is holding up. For those who don't know, Perth just went to lockdown, so everybody's like working from home. So Wi-Fi is a bit straining right now, but I'll see how it goes. So hi everybody, my name is Ian, as Sabrina said. So basically, I started this business. Not really much interest except for the products and wholesale costs, and let's have fun with this business as a hobby. But actually, I started looking into this business, seeing what's actually available. I was actually very interested to actually help support my parents, particularly my mom who's working full time, my dad who had a heart issue, so unable to work full time basically. So when I first started this business and I took it a bit more serious, I actually asked Sabrina, a lot of my senior partners, as well as people like who were visiting Australia at the time, like any young guys, I guess in America or an English speaking community that actually succeeded in this business. The reason why I asked is because, I was born in Malaysia. I was raised most of my life in Australia amongst the Caucasians. So I did not really understand much Chinese or barely any Chinese. So I was like, okay, is there any English speaking guys I can look up to in this business? And Sabrina, and at that time, our country manager, Charlie Bear, actually mentioned Dryden. So this guy actually started business at age 21 and retired his parents at age 25 and then retired himself at age 26. So I'm thinking if he can do it, I probably can do it as well. But of course, it takes some more guts than that one. So let's just continue right here. So I think one thing I learned from Dryden along the years, it's all about reconditioning the mind, because to be very honest, a lot of us actually been brought up in a certain pathway, a certain pattern of how we are meant to do things in life. So one big thing for Dry Time I learned is actually a lot of reading, a lot of self-development to actually bring yourself outside of that, I guess that 45-year plan, 9-to-5 employee mindset. Again, there's nothing wrong with those kind of stuff, but you actually want to succeed and build wealth in any business, definitely need to bring yourself out there. So one thing that really, some stuff can be off the screen here, but definitely have the entrepreneurial mindset action, not just words and fluff, but also have the instant gratification mindset. So in this day and age, one thing I struggle a little bit at first start is that a lot of my friends wanted quick money up front. So every time I show the plan to somebody, a lot of them say, oh, 2 to 3 is too long to make money in this business. But then I said to them, but you're working 45 years for just to retire. So I'm thinking, what's the difference? So even though I had no business experience, I wasn't interested in any sort of money, data, all that kind of stuff, I actually understood that this business is actually long-term for long-term wealth. So basically, you know, you can understand what we have in our hands, particularly unfranchised system. Unfranchised system. And of course, do the difficult stuff outside your comfort zone. So a lot of times since starting this journey, actually I learned how to talk to people. A lot of people thought I was actually good at networking or speaking, but actually I struggled there when I first started. I was actually very nervous. And of course, when you start a business, of course, start building yourself there, but abundance mindset versus a scarcity mindset. I mean, there's some days where you do feel like, oh crap, who we're going to talk to, who we're going to find the leads from. You know, I've already spoken to the 100 people on my names list. But what Dryton says, or any successful business owner, any entrepreneur out there says, there's more out there than there's in your hands. So definitely check out there as well. And so one big thing I was actually quite really like was that he said, are you actually following the 99% of the population, what they're doing, or are you making a stand as a 1%er? So that's something that really brought my attention, because if you don't have a strong belief in yourself or the business or in your skills, everything else basically falls apart. So that's a foundation. Number 2 was perspective. So basically, another thing I actually like is that we're blessed to actually have this opportunity to do something with our lives outside our 9-to-5, outside our 9-to-5 circumstances. So this business is actually part-time. So it's a blessing, because to be very honest, Jaya and Lauren Reininger, they built this platform for us, the website, the products, the services, everything we need, basically. And Jaya and Lauren are actually the ones working the 80 to 100 hours per week. While for us, we can do this 8 to 15 hours per week instead with this proven system. And to be honest, because I actually, when I go to networking events, when I actually did some studies online and looking at other stuff, a lot of business entrepreneurs, when they start a business, or even to this day, a lot of them actually have struggling, you know, being alone when they first start, having to juggle everything by their own hands, having to start from scratch with high capital. There's one guy who told me that he has to be the best of his, he has to continue to be the best of his company or his organization, otherwise somebody below him might disappear, snatch it from him at the top. So I guess this business is actually very fair. And to be honest, even some people who have gone networking events, I meet some guys in here in Perth, Australia, where they're making 7 to 8 figures per year, but they have financial freedom, but they don't have time freedom. So this business gives us both. So keep that in mind. So actually, we have the best compensation plan, the best company supporting us, the best training system. And of course, if you ever feel alone or feel down, we actually have a good team and a good set of mentors like Sabrina, Pearly, Kim, Vincent, etc. look after us as well if you ever feel down. So that's one thing is we can look at ourselves and have the good perspective that, hey, we actually have something very powerful in our hands. I saw some practical tips I learned. Actually, retailing, definitely, you know, use the products. And in our business, we only have 3 to 4 result producing activities. Definitely, again, speaking from when I talk to other people who start their own business from scratch, they had to do everything on their own. We only had to do 4 things in this business, which is only sell products, sell tickets, sell the business, and live the shopping unity lifestyle. So use the product, share, recommend, be the best customer manager, and of course, understand that BV creates ongoing income. And then if anything else you want to learn how to sell, there's a lot of resources like books and podcasts and YouTube videos out there to actually take charge of this. Of course, with prospecting, recruiting, sponsoring, like what Sabrina said, I actually did not like the word recruiting when I first started, but now understanding that, hey, recruiting is better than employing somebody. So definitely it's all about collaboration, not about competition. And it's all about expanding customer reach. We're not just here to sponsor a dud, we're here to expand our franchise out there as well. And definitely ask if they ask by talking to them and talking to a lot of people, ask to check out if they qualify, whether they're influenced in their society, in their culture, they're financially stable, are self-started and coachable to run this business. And of course, just so not to take too much time as well, the follow ABC pattern. So this is where the Dryton says actually hard work. Basically, for any a customer, a prospect, or new partner, always book the next follow-up within 24 to 48 hours, which I really like. There's urgency there. What happened in early this year, I used to take it quite easy. And maybe after like 2 weeks, I'll open up my Facebook and touch base with a prospect, but their interest level has died down. So that's why 24 to 48 hours is very important. And basically the ABC pattern is what actually creates a residual ongoing income and wealth. And one thing I really like about this chart is that the magic number that he said, find 50 people who to attend events on left and right side. And so doing the Master UFO, you hit that pin level for the rest of your life. So for any new person that gets started with the business, always aim to help them get the first customer, the first product sale, the first ticket to a major event, help them find their first partner, as well as getting exposed to other product events, etc. And just keep repeating the process. So to wrap things up as well, the biggest thing I think Dryden did mention, and a lot of leaders that say is belief, and belief actually stems from convention basically itself. And if you have big belief, big goals, and expectations of the team and yourself, high expectations, definitely can succeed in this business. And one thing I really like about this chart, on this picture on the left side, that he explained that it went for JR, taking the bold step to start Market America, which led to Rick Hannon, who, he rests in peace, who actually founded Vicky Lee, who started the whole Chinese organization. I think if it weren't for Vicky Lee or Amber Yang, I think Sabrina won't be here. I think James and Marion Kuo won't be here. None of us actually be here at all. So I think it's very powerful that because of one ticket and one belief in somebody else in this business, it led to so many people as well. So definitely action creates momentum, which creates results and which creates belief. So for myself, every time I feel down, I go out, show the plan, I try to do a trial size marketing, or try to do something, or talk to someone like Sabrina, my brother, or somebody in my team to get the momentum going as well. And definitely create a culture where people want to belong to and nurture them and grow with them as well. So that's it for me, and back to you, Sabrina.
Wow, very good sharing. It's very hard to put your 6 hours sharing into 10 minutes, isn't it, Ian?
Yeah, oh man, a lot, yeah, a lot.
Right. So the best thing is I do encourage everyone, please, go and enroll and, to buy the next ticket to the local event, right? Okay, so thank you very much, Ian. And I do like the same slide as well. It's not for Vicky Lee, none of us will be here. Okay, now, can you see my screen, Vincent? Right, thank you, Ian. So now next thing, so fast. Our team, right, will be running the Master UFO and SAMM weekly, and then now we're going to introduce the first one is a top recruiter, right? Top recruiter. That means this person have recruited one new UFO this quarter, and she probably most likely will reach her Master UFO qualification this quarter. Not sure yet. So by tomorrow I will know. So let's put our hand together and welcome Kim. Kim, can I get you to turn on your video?
Yes, hello.
Yes,
hello,
hi,
Sabrina.
welcome, Kim, and congratulations. Now, can you please tell us who did you recruit, and how long does it take you to follow up with your prospect until he sign up? And congratulations to you, Kim. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Sabrina, for the opportunity to share. So actually, Sabrina asked me to share, and actually all this just happened like a week ago. But I'm very thankful for the 90 days MUFO coaching with Kevin Bachman and the program that we are doing, because that really put me into the result producing activities, and I had to constantly remind myself every week, what should I be doing, who should I be contacting, and so on. So what happened is actually this person, he's I won't mention the name because I think he may come in later on, or I'm not sure, but anyway, he is actually somebody I have actually approached more than 1.5 years ago, right? So what happened was, I don't even know him. He was referred by somebody, we shared with people, we are building this business. And of course, not everybody is into the business, but when we tell them what we are doing, they start to think that, oh, maybe I know this person, he may be interested, or she may be interested, and so on. So 1.5 years ago, somebody referred him to us, and I actually went through the business presentation and so on with him. And he actually was very interested in the products because his background is in nutrition. So then he, we met up a few times. I gave him some samples, and eventually he actually bought the products to try. So at that time, I followed up many times, but I was quite disappointed that he didn't sign up as a UFO. But anyway, to cut the long story short, what happened was, over the period of time, on and off, I would invite him to some events, whenever there's any Zoom meeting or any product sharing, I'll just send the link to him. But I don't think he attended any at all. So what happened was, during this period when I have to constantly, do result producing activities, I was also thinking who to call. And Ian just shared just now about what he learned from Drayton Hodo, which actually really resonated with me as well, because it's true. We can be doing what the 99% of the people are doing. And everybody is saying, oh, times are bad. It's difficult to approach anybody now because everybody is, this and that kind of thing. So what I did was, it may be difficult to approach somebody new right now, but what about the people you have already approached before? So I started to send him things again, and out of the blue, he actually contacted me and said, Kim, I want to order some products. Now I was like, wow, he actually, remembered me, and perhaps because I keep forwarding things to him, he knows that I'm still in the business, right? So he started to tell me, oh, I want to order this and that. So I actually started to connect with him back again. And then I found out that he recently got married. He's still quite young, and he recently got married. And then the wife's job is affected because of the MCO. So she's now, stay home waiting for the MCO to be lifted so that she can go back to work. So then I started to ask him what products he is interested in, and then he says that he wants to, sell some of the products to his contacts. So after talking a while, I said, if you want to buy all these products, why don't you get the Fast Start Kit? Because it's more worthwhile, isn't it? The value is more than 3,700, and you're only paying this much and all that. So after talking ding ding dong dong for a while, he agreed. He agreed, and then actually, I think I talked to him for about a week, and finally he said, okay, he will get the products. And he just got the box like 2 days ago. So I'm very thankful that because I am in this MUFO 90 days, it actually pushed me to do the activities that I have to do, right? And then also because we have to think outside of the box at this period of time. Everybody may be very negative, but during times of adversities, there are always opportunities. And one tip, Sabrina asked me to share one tip that I can share with all of you is actually go back to the people that you have shared the business with, because some of these may be looking for opportunities now. They have heard the business from you, they know what it is. Maybe now is a good time to follow up with them and to tell them, look, I'm still in the business, there's, this is something you can do, this is something you can look into, and they may be more open about the opportunity right now. So yeah, that's my sharing. So I'm actually quite excited. I basically told this new UFO that I want to, I do not want to say things like, I'm recruiting you, you're under my team. I actually offer him to work together with me. So I said, I want to collaborate with him so that, we can build a team together. And I think he kind of buy the idea. So I think that's good. So far so good. We'll see how it goes. But I'm quite positive that, he will be somebody that we can invite in future to share as well. Yeah, thanks.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Kim and Chris. Yeah, all the best. Yes, I'm sure by the profile that you have shown me, I'm sure very soon we will see your new UFO sharing the help product with us, right? Hopefully, yeah, all the best. Okay, so move on. This is our top recruiter. Every week we we will fire somebody who actually retail the most. So let's reintroduce the top recruiter for top retailer for last week is no other than our Adeline. And hi, Adeline, can I get you to turn on your mic and share with us 5 minutes about what did you retail, who did you retail to, and what are the retail tips? Let's put our hand together for Adeline. Oh, you are in USA now, is it? San Francisco. All right. Yeah. So what did you sell? How did you sell? And one retail tips.
Okay. Thank you, Sabrina, for this opportunity to share. Actually, last week, I sold to 3. Actually, last week is more on repeat order, but one of it I'm very, very proud of is because it's a first repeat for a new customer. For me, a first repeat for a new customer is always very important. Yeah, I follow up on 3 occasions for this first repeat, because I always believe when a customer can repeat 3 times, then automatically I can say almost every month thereafter is they will just order the products. So I always do follow up closely on new customers. So last week was one this new customer that repeat the order on the daily essential kit. So and another existing customer ordering the digestive enzyme B complex and vitamin C. And the third customer actually consider my new customer, although it's my husband, because he never bought any product from me. It's all sponsored by me. But last week, he ordered, he said he didn't want to buy he didn't want to try the home serum. He want to change the home serum, the Lumia DV home serum to something else. So I recommended the Skin Intelligent Perfecting Complex for him. So, so he changed to that, and he said that his fish oil finished already. So I said, okay, very good. So I said, you're gonna pay me for the fish oil. And he said, yeah, his vitamin D also finished already, because all this product is being kept in the office. And my trial size was the one full set for him. So now he is a repeat new customer for me. So last week was from these 3 orders mainly. So my tip for you all is actually be daring enough to use all the product, try all our products. So whenever somebody come to you, very easy for you to share. And then once you share, you also try to do your trial size marketing. And then don't be scared to sell your product. And then do the follow-up. The follow-up is really key, you know, the 1, 3, 7, 21, especially for new customers. So really, really focus on this follow-up. And then my tip is, how I do it is, I put it in my schedule, my diary, for my customers ordering. So I roughly know those on 45 days replenishing or 30 days replenishing. So I will do a follow-up call for reorder. And also some of them, I take photo of the product they are ordering. I send to them a picture. So also from there, I can keep track what they are taking. So just in case, you know, sometimes you cannot remember. So I will do that. So I always don't be scared to do follow up for new sales. Yeah, that's my trick, my tip. Yeah, for today. So always follow up. So I mean, the worst is no, right? So I mean, if yes, good, right? You got new sales. And I agree with I really agree with this team with this 90 the Master UFO program, because it really pushed me week after week after week to make sure I have sales, and always make sure that I am there. So the week I'm below 100 BV sales, I feel very anxious. I want to sell more. So by Friday, every time when coming towards Friday, I really try to push myself to recontact all friends, all customers, you know, everybody, just to get the new sales. Yeah, so that's all from me. Thank you, Sabrina. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Adelaide. All the best, right? So yes, it's good to have a little bit of pressure. I think all of us work well under pressure, right? No pressure, no target, right? And no KPI. So when we look at 131 per week, is it a lot? It's actually not a lot. Just 3 customer, 2 or 3 customer, and I bet you each customer doesn't buy a lot. So if you have any team member, they are doing 131 per week, and that is more than 500 BV a month. if you have UFO, right, like business partner who only use 50 a month, and one Adeline is equivalent to 50 UFO, right? So do you rather manage one UFO or manage 50 UFO? So I must well just get Adeline to retail more and do the base 10-7 strong, which is the master UFO program, right? So yes, all right. So congratulations again, Kim and Adeline. So every week, remember, come back next week, we will have some new star and see who is the top recruiter and top retailer of the week. All right, so we move on to the next sections. Now, all of you, I hope that you have actually downloaded your Unfranchised Marketing app. Starting from tomorrow, we are going to get the new feature, which is Shop Live. Some of you will probably notice that, or you already received email. Our Fast Start Kit is going to be increased, and the annual fee is going to increase as well. Fast Start Kit, Australia is 525. Malaysia increased from 1618 to 1855. All right, and then our annual renewal fee also will increase. But however, the company has spent more than hundreds of $1,000s, right, to implement a new technology, which is the marketing app, and then also the Shop Live. All right, so make sure that you actually attend all the webinar and seminar to know what it is. All right, so one of the things that is very exciting things was talking about trial size marketing, needle-free serum. Why is it called needle-free, right? So, but I must say that from the Asian Pacific Convention, we all know that every country now you can actually has this needle-free serum sample pack. I got mine, and then you had to pay for that, and then but it is a very good tool to do your trial site marketing. And I must say that congratulations to Sean. Thank you very much, Sean, for leading a team to do the trial site marketing campaign. And what we did was it's a small group of us, and then Sean is actually leading the group to do the trial site marketing. We order the pack, it was 10 in the pack, and then we do the name list, and then we send it out to the 10 people. And it's a very small group. If you want to join to do that, please let me know. You can also follow what we did. And then imagine that one serum, right, needle-free serum, in Australia, the retail profit is $37.05. In Malaysia, your retail profit is 126 ringgit, and then 63 BV. So if you sell out all this sample, right, to your customer, place one order, you already actually, it is a very good retail profit and a very high BV ratio. And not only that, your customer are most likely to, repeat the order. So within a small group, I must congratulate, Sean. See, a young accountant can also sell skincare. Okay, all the ladies out there, we have no reason not to be able to get one sales. And I have to congratulate Chloe as well, Chloe and Kendrick. Yeah, Chloe sent out 6 pack to her friend, and she already got 1 orders, right? Congratulations. Now, how many of you would like to know more, about how good is the needle-free serum? Tonight we are very lucky. I invited Pearly. Pearly is a multi-trainer of the year twice in Australia, a very experienced makeup artist and skincare specialist, which is beauticians. And then Pearly, I will pass the rest of the time to you.
Thank you so much, Sabrina.
Yes. And
Thank
Pearly
you,
is going
you.
to be sharing with us the next 10-15 minutes about how good is the needle-free serum. Why do we actually give out needle-free serum sample? All right. Okay,
Yes.
pass on to you. Thank you, Pearly.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you for the opportunity for me to share tonight. Okay, today I'd like to share is our needle-free. Okay, so this is the main topic for tonight. Okay, right. Okay, why that we use a lot of serums, like not just like needle-free. We have a lot of serum in our Lumia, such as like serum concentrate. We have like fating fluid, and one of our the one that you can see the most effective that we after using it is our needle-free. Okay, needle-free are it's not just a normal serums that helping us just hydrating. It's also that make our skin look good, and even like like immediately in 30 seconds you can actually see the appearance of our wrinkles is actually like ironed out. So in a way that, like if you start using it, the longer that you can see the result, I mean, after using it, you can see that our fine line slowly healing it. So that is because of the ingredients are so powerful in this needle-free serum, and it actually giving that the most effectiveness that you can see on your skin, and it's actually quite harm. And anyone that they worry about that their sensitive skin, I can tell you what, this is the serums that that will be fine for sensitive skin, and even that it will hydrate your skin. So what I will recommend that after your cleanser, toner, this is the serum. If you have a bit of wrinkle around your eye, you can actually work quite close to your eye, no problem. If you have a lot of like fine line or even a lot of deep line on your forehead, that will help, because that is really helpful. If like especially my husband, they're born naturally, even 20s, you can see he have a very strong lines on the forehead. That will actually work very well. So that's something that I would highly recommend it, like to keep your age young and then look beautiful. This is the serum that actually that we all should have one in one of your skincare regime. And a lot of I'm so glad that our company starting getting better in a way of the way we try to do sales, because of like through the past, how we actually presented when someone actually asking us for a sample. I always have this question coming to me when I'm doing training, and we all know that we're ending up probably buying those bottles from shop or anything, repackaging it, and then put the tape on. This is something that it looks very unprofessional, put it this way. So when you have a professional, we must have what we have today with the proper brochure that describe why that you need why you need needle free, and also all this information that you can actually give it away, or sell it to your customer when they're not sure to buy a whole bottle. That's something that you can ask them to actually get this little packet, and it all information in there. Isn't that this make you feel that your business is more professional? Because or else like last time we used to pack that, it's not very nice, and you have to print out your own information and all this to hand it out. So I find that this is so good that one-to-one you can actually tell them how to use it and what is the effect after using it. It's basically straight away. Especially like like for myself, I do makeup, and sometimes you find the customer, they're a bit hydrating. It's hard to put on the makeup foundation. This is the product that you should put it in, and you can see the result straight away. Hydrate, not just hydrate, and firming. That's what we want to see. Like after putting after putting the foundation, your skin still look as silky as like being ironed out. So this is the product that I highly recommended. Okay, so like trial size is very important, because that is the way that you actually telling that your customers that what our professional can providing, like all fully detailed in the leaflet, and you can actually give it away, and people actually will come back to you and ask you more information, and you can start selling other product on top of that. So I guess that if you haven't got one today, please go and try to buy one at our back office. Or even though I was buying some product the other day, they're actually giving out free if you buy over certain price. This is the thing that I did bought certain amount of product through my back office. They'll ask you if you add on this like a freight, I think it's $5.90. You actually receive one for free. My order free, okay? My whole order only $5.90. I was like $100, and then they add on $5.90. I'll want to you for free. So I actually get it for free. Isn't that amazing? And it's worth more than $5.90. I think that's the way we also can save a little bit, and then can start giving away our trial side marketing. So the most important thing, why is so effective? Why is we all need one of that? You can see there's so many testimonials that at our material that's showing that there's a lot of testimonial. They all try it. They can see the effect so well. So I think you can start sharing it today, and then let your customer know how good is our serum, because I believe our Lumiere have the best serum that I ever seen. Yeah, thank you. I think this that's all for me to share today. Thank
Oh,
you.
hi. Thank you, Pelly. Thank you. Thank you. Now, everyone listening, anyone, do you have any question for Pelly? I think allocate about 5 to 10 minutes of Q&A time.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
So do you have anyone who had questions or no questions?
Anything about skincare or anything, you can ask me. No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I-
I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Good question, Pearly. I know people sometimes say that it doesn't take so much of amount to see the effects as well. What happens if you come across somebody, you know, like say we don't know, they have not really exfoliated their skin, or they have not done much proper like treatment to their skin, and then it just bounces off and they give like a bad rep after that. What do you say to that?
Yes. I mean, like anyone, we all know that we need to exfoliate our skin, because like, you know, our skin basically can grow a lot of that skin like every day, you know, every day, literally every day. So the more you exfoliate you know, you are spending money, invest to make yourself look good. So you have to exfoliate at least once a week, even do more than once a week. I do at least like 2-3 times a week, because that I can see literally they absorb into your skin, especially like, you know, after you putting your needle-free serum or serum concentrate or even C serum, anything like this. On top, I would highly recommend that put our renewal jelly, our exocentin jelly. That will absorb
Yeah.
it even better. Yeah.
I
So
get it, Pearly, but
exfoliation.
it's more for like if you're talking to somebody, give me the trial size package up for needle-free serum. You tell them
Oh
to
well.
exfoliate.
Yes. It's the things that, you know, like if you, I mean, we don't, I mean, like the company haven't got you know, like exfoliation cream in the trial side marketing. So like if you do have some, ask them to, you know, give some to them, okay, and ask them exfoliate before they use it. They can literally see the result quite well.
Right.
And
Okay,
this
cool.
is why the company choosing needle free as a trial side marketing, because that you can see the result even though like straight away in 30 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I also learned that Pearly, that something like this is a trial size, right? I think it's no use if we just buy the trial size and keep sending to our friend. I think it have to come with a little bit of instructions as well. Like Ian asked a very good question. I give it to my friend. I also tell her that, hey, this is a very good product. If you don't normally exfoliate your skin, right, either you have to exfoliate your skin and then you use the needle free. Otherwise, right, it's just not going to work, right? If you have a lot of dead skin, so the needle free will not show any result. So then one of my friends was saying that, oh, Sabrina, I'm so lazy, I don't exfoliate. And then, well, you better do something. Then I found a little jar that I have, and then I put our the mask and put it in and send it to her as well, together with the trial size you know, needle free pack.
Yeah.
Something like that. So hopefully we can do upsells as well.
Yeah.
Somebody purchased a bottle of first bottle of vitamin B, and also put this trial side marketing serum in there. I said as a thank you gift, but that person, the second customer, did say that she already have their skincare regime. She exfoliate the skin. I said okay, that's okay. So this is just a thank you gift. It will last you for 3 days, one pack, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Exfoliation is the one that, you know, can see the result better. But
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, Pearly, for your experience, what is the difference between a needle-free serum and then a Pentaxol?
Okay, they actually work very as you all know, everyone loves Pentaxol. Pentaxol is the one that is like all-rounded. Okay, they can help you whitening, firming, moisturizing, all-rounded. And I find that, you know, it's easy to sell for people who don't like to do a lot of steps. Now, I'm a person enjoy doing steps. I like to see what I can actually help me improving more on pigmentation. Then I can go for bathing fluid or vitamin C, or different sort of like serum, small steps and make it more effective. I mean, not to say that Plantasil not effective. Plantasil is easy use and it still works as good as putting on serum. But if you're adding on serum, it make it more concentrate. So I love to use something more incentive. I have to say, Plantasil is the product we call. Plantasil is the one that it's actually suit for all skin type, and then with serum are more concentrating. So whatever that you would like to use for concentrating, you definitely choose the one that you like to use it on.
Right. So Rachel was asking that she's always confused when in the region to you put the toner.
Toner is after cleansing. Okay, the reason that a lot of people forgot about using toner. Toner are so important to our skincare regime because this is the one that, first of all, we use warm water and cleanser to open up our pores, okay, to cleanse it and deep cleansing it to take out whatever dirt that we actually on our face or whatever that from last night we have to take it off from our face and use the new day skincare. So that is like cleanser when they actually deep cleanse and take all the things out and all the dirt out, but you have to close it your pores. So our toner are the one that actually helping us to close the pore. And I really find that Skintelligent is actually suitable for whoever have a sensitive skin. So you can use it even during the daytime to refresh your makeup. And for Lumiere also suit for any skin type. But sometimes people find that Lumiere a little bit too strong for those that hyposensitive. What do you mean by hyposensitive? The person that really sensitive. So I would definitely recommended they use like Skintelligent. But Lumiere definitely is the one that I find that is fine for me. I got sensitive skin, but it still suit for like to make it work because the toner itself have more active ingredients in it. So you can see a little bit of tingling, but it's not burning. So that is like not burning sensation. So it's depending on what kind of skin that you're using. You can actually choosing both toners are actually quite great. Yeah.
And Pearly, thank you. So what is the difference between what was consumption question? Jojo say, concentrated serum and needle-free serum. Which one is actually better?
Oh, just well, needle-free say the things that people like to see, like get rid of their fine line. So needle-free are really good for like get rid of the fine line, and as well as it's really quite hydrating. But for serum concentrate, I love it so much. I'll say definitely my personal, I love serum concentrate, and in a way that is still helping us to firm up our skin, but they are not concentrating on like fine line. So it helps to firm up your skin for long term you're using it, and as well as like it hydrates. Like during winter now, serum concentrate are the ones perfect to use, but even blending in your moisturizer or like under your mask, or that is one of the things that I will use it day and night. Yeah. So that it's a little bit different. One is like more towards to concentrating on fine line, and this one all like more suitable for like hydrate your skin, rejuvenate your skin. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Pearly. The serum concentrated, I will say, is one of my most favorite product. I like the smell, I like the texture, and I like the skinny long bottle. Right, it look very posh and look very nice. I like that too. So I use that every day, morning and night. Now, I'm a very lazy person. Okay, I cannot remember what to use first. What I learned from Pearly was use the liquid one first, and then the more thicker one is used at last, right? To seal up all the pores and make sure that it's dehydrated, right? Something like that. So I remember that. So Pearly, can you please repeat? So what is the best way to use all our skincare? Number one, I would say you clean your face.
You're cleansing it, then toning,
Toner.
and then you can choose your serum. So what do you need for like say for example for myself, okay? So I need like vitamin C because it's helping my pigmentation. But at the same time, I need to hydrate because vitamin C cereal are good, but sometimes I find a little bit, sometimes will make my skin a bit hydrating. So I love to put another layer of serum concentrate. And then after that, definitely is our main product that I like a lot is our renewal gelée, because that will help all this help the product penetrated to our third layer skin. So you can literally can see it like it actually can the product will help you to absorb into your skin so quickly. And then that's the time that we need to make sure that we need to seal it, because if you're not using moisturizer to seal it up, then slowly you can see that like it stimulates. Sometimes people ask me why that I put so much serum, and I find that it actually feel like I'm not wearing anything. It's just gone because they don't put moisturizer to seal it back. So that's very important. But sometimes moisturizer also not enough, then there's something they need to go on top. Okay, that will be our sealer, our renewal Elixir. That is the one that helping you not to stimulate all the moisture up. Yep, and also our new one, Soother are quite good as well. That will help to keep the moisture under our skin.
Right. I also like the Elixir as well. It's like very oily, especially my face is very, very dry. So this is something that is quite nice as well, isn't it? Yeah, right.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So can we use the two serum together?
Of course, yes. Depending what serum are they talking about. Remember, Sabrina, I was trying a facial on you the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember this renewal Elixir?
Yes.
I actually use it for massage the skin.
Right.
Okay, and you can see the result so good. Using it for massaging the skin with under the mask. Again,
Right.
leave it under the mask. Yeah, depending on the serum, what kind of serum are we talking about?
The two serum we are talking needle-free and serum concentrated.
Oh yes, of course you can. No problem at all. Like even you can actually session to where you need. If I need to get rid of the lines, like the lines, the deep line, like they call railway train on your forehead, then just put needle-free serum on the top, and then even around your eyes that you find that you have some fine wrinkle that you have to get rid away, and then like or the smiling line, it really works. And the rest you can use the serum concentrate to do a light massage and try to massage in. The reason that I asked you that, to have it, make sure you exfoliate as well, because after all the money you invest on your face, and then sometimes that, if you do not absorb in, it will actually like came out, like, literally a lot of people complaining why that, you can feel like you can actually rub it out. It's because they haven't actually absorbed into your skin.
Right.
Okay, that's another question. Which go first, Pentaxol or regional? Yeah, definitely Rantaxol. You can actually use Rantaxol. And then because of the renewal gelée, it's supposed that it actually help you to penetrate your concentrate product into your skin. So like when you ask me Pentaxol first or renewal gelée first, because Pentaxol also can be like part of a thicker cream, so it can help you to moisturize your face. So in these cases, I'll still think that renewal gelée and then Pentaxol. I haven't actually tried like these two mixed up together, because I always like to try serum and then renewal gelée. So yeah, I mean, like, just try it yourself. There's no harm that which one go first in this two, but like try it, see whether it actually tie up your skin or not. If that's too tight, then you use it the other way around.
Right. Even though with Pentaxol and needle-free serum, have you answered the questions? Which one first?
Oh, serum first, then Pentaxol.
Right, serum and Pentaxol.
Yes.
Right. Pentaxol is more thicker, is it?
Yes, Pentaxol is more thicker. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So like as I said, you should work from the light to the thick. But after Pentaxol, I know a lot of people not to worry about moisturizer. I guess that, you know, like 50-60% people thought that Kansato can actually help to moisturizing it, but it's not
No.
moisturized enough, I have to say.
No, Pentaxol, right? For those who doesn't know Pentaxol is to get rid of your fine line, to reduce the stretch mark, right, on our
Yes,
tummy. And then
pigmentation.
pigmentation. It is not a moisturizer.
It's not a
people say, oh, the
moisturizer.
Pentaxol is not very good. After I use it, my face is dry. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
supposed to
it's
put.
not.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to put, you know, your night cream or whatever over.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Thank you very much, Pearly.
You're welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you, thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you,
yes,
thank
yes.
you.
Thank you. Hey, Pearly, maybe in July we should on the Wednesday night, right? We should do a skincare workshop.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I love to show everyone how to do a skincare. I mean that our normal skincare regime, because that's important. That you know, like even the movement that you for massage and everything, I don't mind to share because that will help you guys can do it at home, and then improving your skin conditions.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Yes. Yeah, thank you,
Definitely,
Pearly.
no
Thank
problem.
you. Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you. Thank you. Now, okay, the retail profit is good, and then the product is very good, and then I think it's all start from ourselves, right? I saw Jojo was posting that she's going to buy the 2 serum in the net auto ship. Fantastic, good ideas, so she can start using the product, and then you can start sharing with your customer. Now, for me, the easiest way to remember why needle free is you don't have to do the Botox, right? That was the whole idea about needle free, no needle. And then you can just apply to those your fine line or wrinkle, and then it will actually have an instant boost up. And then if you want to go out for party or whatever, it's actually look quite nice, right? So this is our needle free serum. And once again, we congratulate Sean and Chloe. Okay, if you want to know more about Lumiere DV, our skincare range, I suggest that you can join the Facebook group, right? It's called Lumiere DV, and then it's about 13,000 member there, right? So there are so many product information up on the screen for you to actually, you can ask questions in this, Facebook page, and just, look at all the posts that people are posting. Okay, so that is the end of our sharing. Now, I do want to remind everyone that tomorrow, please log in to our once a month Q&A sessions. We did send out a survey. We asked people, what do you like to know more? And you know what people say? A very high percentage of business partner, right, UFO, actually say that they want to learn how to raise up a new UFO. So tomorrow Q&A session, I think we are going to talk about how to actually groom leaders, how to actually, take care of your new UFO. Okay, that would be a very good topic. Now tomorrow 9:30. And then I also want to let everybody know that, hey, tomorrow, 1st of July, is going to have Shop Live. Do you know what is Shop Live? Shop Live is like a direct channel, okay, for you to do a live broadcast of the product. Now we are very fortunate that Jim Winkler and Dennis Frank and Andrew Chi and JJ also, I don't know him, but I know the other three, right? That they are going to do free webinar on Zoom. So for us, it's Friday morning 9 a.m. or Saturday morning 9 a.m. I had already posted all the information. You just have to register, and these are the free calling. So make sure you register for this free training so that you know what is happening, right? Shop Live. Okay, for this Saturday, we have 62. I think Mickey is about 62 years old. Her one-day local seminar is already sold out, right? So the tickets are all gone. So we will stay tuned. I know some of you cannot speak in Chinese. So once we actually attended the training, we will translate some of what she say, what we learned from her into English and share it with you all. And I must say that I'm very lucky. Mickey Wan is actually my co-trainer for the Chinese NUOT on this Saturday. Oh, sorry, not Saturday, Sunday. It should be Sunday. All right. So this is for Australia. But if any one of you want to attend our NUOT, if you are in Singapore, Malaysia, you can go to your Australia back office and you can also select and you want to buy a NUOT ticket, right? $8 Aussie. Okay, next Wednesday, same time, and we are going to have a celebration night. I know that few of us has actually achieved the SAMM and then Master UFO this quarter, and some of us maybe miss it by a little bit, but it's all okay. So next week is the first week of our new quarter, and we are going to have all these up and coming new star within our team and share with us how they actually achieve and share with us their success story. Right. Thank you very much. And that is for next Wednesday. If you have any friend, new friend that they want to plug in and listen, more than welcome to. Right. So our training are open for prospect and customers too. All right, so if you understand Chinese, I must say that Dr. Xia in Penang is running running a lesson for 20 ringgit, right? You can actually attend 2.5 hours by him. The topic is how are you going to be beautiful and what are the beauty products by consuming, right? That means OPC beauty blend that you have in Malaysia. And also we had another health professional in Malaysia, right? He is from Taiwan. Cai Jinghong, he is going to run a wellness talk, like a training for 2.5 hours about your heart health and TLS. Okay, so that is the end of our sharing. So yeah, so please stay back and do our meeting after meeting if you are in the Master UFO class. And then otherwise I will say goodbye. It's 9 o'clock, right on the dot that we finish. Goodbye and good night. I hope everybody stays safe and be happy, right? By the way, I think one of the most useful product right now that you can retail is vitamin B. I heard that Malaysia had lots of people who are quite depressed. We had lots of good testimony about vitamin B. I would say vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, and bromelain, and aloe vera juice. And these are the 5 products that should be quite easy for you to actually share with your friend. All right, have a good night. Stay home and stay safe. I will see you next Wednesday.
Recording stopped.
Good evening. Okay, let me share with you the result for last week and also week before. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so okay, this is Sabrina has gone through. So Kim sponsored someone last week, and then Adeline sold
Is Vincent talking? It's very soft.
Vincent, your talking is very soft.
All right. I think
Okay, better
this is
now.
better now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring the mic down. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, okay. So just now Sabrina has gone through that. Okay. Congratulations, Kim, for your personal sponsor. And then Adeline sold the highest BB last week. So last week there are a few. The second runner for selling the product is Kim and Samson. And then now after not last week, week before, we talk about how we how we talk like point like convert into point. So I have a look at I think Jim Winkler his report, and then so basically I came up with the point. So listening to audio, so each time is 1 point. The reading goal statement is also 1 point. Contact one possibility person for product evaluation. So that's 3 points, adding 3 points each. And then at the 10 name. So basically every name is 2 points. A trial size marketing. So if you're able to get one, that's 5 points. Show plan is also 5 points. And then the trial run is also 5 points. And then attend the HBP and the UBP, that's 3 points. So, yeah. And so basically, based on what you guys submit, and then I just convert that into point. Yeah, I mean, if I'm welcome for anyone who think like some of this point need to change or higher or lower, let me know. So based on what I have put down for the point, so the highest point for this week or last week there's Kenrick, so that's 80 points, and then the second person is Belinda, and that's 69 points, and then the third one is Samson, 57 points. Okay, and so that is last week, and this is a week before. So week before, the highest retailer is Kim, 186 BV. Congratulations, Kim. And then the second one is us. So basically, I have a hairdresser, and yeah, so basically she's doing retail for me, and like probably about once a month, she will get a couple of Pentaxol and also the Lumiere Rejuvenator cream, and also sometimes the shampoo as well. So yeah, so I mean, yes. So this is week before, so she got the 2 Pentaxol and Lumiere. Okay. Yep. And then so last week the highest point, well, that's also Kenrick, and then the second one is Belinda. Okay, anyone have any question? Anything would like to share? Oh,
Well, this is nearly the end of the quarter. There are a few of us actually achieved the SAMM and Master UFO. Some of us actually missed it by a little bit. Yeah, so well, tomorrow is a new quarter. Anyone I want to share, I don't know, challenges and good news? I guess the most challenges thing is Malaysia is in lockdown. We cannot, you guys cannot go out and talk to people about the business and about the product, right?
Yeah. Can I share?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think that's what I mentioned earlier, that it may be difficult to reach out to new people right now, but I think we shouldn't forget about the old customers or the people we have contacted before, because of people who have bought from you before. So I think in a way, like I think Adeline also mentioned, doing this MUF also forced me to, like, every week try to have something to order or sell something. So what I do is I will just follow up with past or previous shoppers lah. Yeah, so sometimes just ask them how are they, have they finished their product, do they want to reorder. So I think actually it's very funny because I noticed that now that we are in the MCO and business is back, actually service has gone up a lot. Like last time when you go to the market and you want to buy vegetables, and then you ask for spring onion free, right? Then they will scold you and say, hey, how quiet, they got free, they have to pay for it. Today I went to the market, before I even asked her, he asked me, you want spring onion? I say, yeah, of course, And then I said, how much you want? I said, well, can ask for how much. So you see, one thing that actually good came out of this MCO is that service has improved a lot. And I think it should apply to us also. We should also call up our customers and follow up with them and offer better services.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yes. How about the others? Josephine, you have anything to share or can you talk? How about the others? Kendrick, Samson? No?
Yeah, I think you're right on the point that this MCO is quite difficult to really have that real connection with people, because I've been doing Zoom all this while, right? And so far the closing rate is still not as good as just having one simple physical meeting. That one I think is still the best to close.
Yep.
Because Zoom is Zoom, is still over the screen. Then you really can't read the body language. You really can't gauge. You really can't spend time even talking about the little things.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
Can only hope that. And right now the lousy thing is, we can only all go into the second phase when the cases come down to below 4,000, which I think is crap.
I know.
It's a crap policy to just say, oh, if it goes down 4,000, then we're gonna open up.
Yeah.
Well, in Perth, we have to go down to 0 case when it's open. So we go to no community case, then we open. So it's still not too bad. Yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
I think the strategy here is we have to work on the numbers, It really is a numbers game right now. The more we approach, talk to, then our chances of hitting someone is higher. Probably those days before MCO, we probably see 5 people, we get 1. Now we probably need to see 10 or 15 people just to get 1.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Perth is also the same issue. People in Perth, right? They are just not used to Zoom. Doesn't matter how much you talk about it, they will say, okay, let's wait until the lockdown finish. Because I guess for us, our lockdown is 3 days, 5 days, or 10 days, right? Melbourne is badly hit. Melbourne has the longest lockdown. 4 lockdown, I think. This year, I think. Since last year and this year, Melbourne has the longest period. Now is Sydney have 2 weeks, right? So for us in Perth, people are just not interested to meet us on Zoom because they know that the lockdown is only for about 1 week. 1 week later, we can go out and meet them. Yeah, so it is tough. But then I see a new things coming up, right? So this is why I think Mark actually is quite smart to actually launch short live. Hopefully that, as I say, hopefully this is a game changer for us, that I will really look into it, how we can best use short live, right, to actually run training, run some retail event. And I think Adeline also mentioned it. She wants to run some health wellness. I do encourage every one of you here to maybe organize your own health and wellness Zoom session. No, like Jackie Blasco way, right? Jackie Blasco doesn't work with more than 4 UFO. Like, let's say I have Kim, so Sabrina and Kim, maybe Jenny, and then one more person, maybe Jun Hing, right? These are the 4 that run one session, and every one of us invite 1 or 2 guests. So they're only running as a small team. It's not so much about, one retail event, talk to 20, 30 people, not so much like that. Okay, so Jackie Blasco is actually a smaller team. I know that they are doing quite well. Richard as well. Richard invited us to one of their so-called health training, right? Health wellness talk, right, for new UFO. I think that is too long. I think the whole thing is about 2 hours, right? So way too long. So with Jackie Blasco, everything finished about 45 minutes. So maybe sometime in July we can start doing that. I think we just have to use to the way that now we have to rely on Zoom to do a lot of business, to close a lot of business. Okay. All right. So if no other questions, we're going to finish. Yes, Adeline?
share something happy lah. So sad like that. Oh, so down.
Oh, those the happy thing is, luckily we still have a Zoom where we can conduct the business, right? If we are the Pasar Malam people, right, they really have no choice but to close the business, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. We just have to learn how to
the mode,
master. Yeah, I think we just have to learn how to master our Zoom skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very happy with this TLS. I find that this TLS platform allows like Sharon has got secure another two more new one. It looks like I have to do another round of TLS 30
Customer.
days. Yeah, another two more. So one more might be interested in the business and is an instructor. So there's some good news there. So she is like she came in just want to use product, end up so many friends inquiring, and she's so end up her two friends that came in to do with her this round, so happy. They're so happy. So happy
Oh, very
that
good.
they joined.
I must say that the support on the chat room is very, very good. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Hey, yeah, thank you for leading the group, Adeline, to do the TLS. Well, Kendrick, how is your TLS journey going?
Good. I'm starting to slack off a little bit because quite challenging to keep up with the pace. It's non-stop eating, non-stop eating, non-stop eating.
5 meals a day, you cannot eat too much, my friend.
No, so far I think I'm doing all right because I've only like missed 1 or 2 snack over the last 10 days.
Actually,
Which is okay,
TLS
right, Adeline?
is more
Not
the
too much, right?
Okay.
TLS is more the mindset and the mental health than the physical health.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
my first 2 days was bad during the detox. Wow, I was suffering from bloating.
But now
Just
okay.
very very bad bloating. And then although I did went to the toilet like a few times over the first few days, right? The bloating was still there, but by the 3rd day and the 4th day, I think then it just cleared already.
Right.
Then the stats, I'm quite happy with the stats. From the first week I lost about 1.6 kilo.
Ah, really?
Just from detox.
You put in the exercise